Hello, this is Al Cormel from Dudley Performing Arts, and I'm going to talk to you about bass drum beaters, specifically the way they can alter the sound of your bass drum. Now, the modern drum kit bass drum evolved from the orchestral or marching bass drum, and orchestral and marching bass drums are played with mallets that look a bit like that, which are covered in lamb's wool or something soft and fluffy. In the early days of the drum kit, it was quite commonplace to use a soft fluffy beater covered in lamb's wool, and that gives you a very warm and sort of woolly bass drum sound with not very much attack, but you get lots and lots of warm bottom end. So people still use fluffy lamb's wool bass drum beaters these days, but the sort of beater that you normally get with a pedal is this sort of thing, which is made from hard felt. So it gives you a good sort of medium all around kind of sound, where you get plenty of attack, but you don't get too much sort of click, and you don't get too much high frequency sound. You still get quite a lot of bottom end. The problem with these hard felt beaters is that over time they can wear down. They gradually turn into white powder. I think it took me about 10 years to wear that one down, but you can see that they do wear down. Another medium material is leather. Some bass drum beaters are covered in leather. So this one is a rubber ball that's covered in some chamois leather. Or another medium material is rubber. So that's a rubber bass drum beater. Some people like the way that rubber beaters bounce off the bass drum head. And it depends what your bass drum technique is like and whether you like the feel of them or not. Sometimes it's just a case of what you've got used to. Right then, now we get on to the really hard ones. So that's a hard plastic beater, and it is rock hard. And beaters like this give you lots and lots of attack, lots of click, lots of high frequency sound, but not quite so much bottom end now of your drums. Incidentally, lots of the electronic drum manufacturers recommend that you use a plastic beater on electronic bass drum triggers. One of the reasons for that is because they don't gradually turn into little white powdery particles and get in all the electrics and mess stuff up. Another hard material is wood, which is a very traditional hard material. And beaters like this give you a really big bass drum sound, but there's quite a lot of weight on the end, so that can sort of slow the action of the pedal down, so not everybody likes that. You can get wooden beaters that have got a bit less weight on the end, things like that. So they're a bit faster, but they still give you quite a big, loud, punchy sound. And there's a couple of odd ones to finish off. Can you guess where that was made from? That's a bit like that wooden beater. It's very loud, but it's because it's quite heavy, it makes the pedal feel a little bit slow. And then that's a hot rod beater. I've never used it, it's still in its packet, but one day I'm sure in a recording studio, if I'm playing something with hot rods, I'll go, I can make the bass drum sound match. So there we go, some stuff to think about.